What is up, everyone? TehCrono here, and welcome to our next episode of our Maplestory solo progression. It's just weird. I got 3 episodes done. Well, technically 3 done within a span of a couple days. Accomplished. Anyway, episode 6. Pretty much just a random, basically filler episode. Anywho, so this was the first session of DMT. So I'm playing with some cards in my hand. But yeah, this was the first DMT. I think it was 2 weeks ago. And it was awful. Like, it was just awful. I didn't know DMT was like that day until my brother told me, so I missed the first session. But the second session, which this is what it is. I'm trying to get all my occult cubes so I can try to get them up to epic. Which actually, today, because it was a DMT today, I had 80 occult cubes and I used them, and I only managed to get one thing up to epic, and that sucked. Anyway, so DMT started, and you might notice, like, I think I used it once. I think because this was live commentated, but I forgot to save the commentary. So yeah, you see I click on it, can't even touch it anymore. And that's how it was throughout the whole hour. You would cube something, and pretty much I had to relog and then come back on and then use another cube. And I found out during the third session, if you go to the Dimension Invasion, you can actually get some good stuff. I mean, not good stuff, but you basically can talk to an NPC and force you to change channels, which is a lot more faster. I've managed to get through 11 cubes, which is great, but it still sucked. Because during the first session of me logging off, logging back in, sometimes my game would crash. I have to reopen the game. I think I got 4 cubes done. It was a nightmare. And I got no tear-ups. But at least during the first DMT, that was like 2 weeks ago, I did manage to get something up to unique, which was good enough for me. I think I got it up to epic, and I was like, oh, thank God. And as soon as DMT was about to end, I got it up to unique, and I was like, yes. Anywho, so yeah, just DMT was a nightmare. I'm trying to wait till the next part of the thing. There was a DMT, like I said, today. It was 20 minutes ago. I just got done doing that and decided might as well get this episode done, and I can actually edit this episode together, because there's not much editing. It's really just this video and then plop on the outro and then put some music on, and I can cue this up, render it and stuff. But I honestly don't need to do it now, but I'm going to do it just so I can get it over with, so I have 6 episodes done and I can start recording some more. Anywho, I think there's gonna be a cut right about now, and suddenly, and a different map. This is actually the one that I recorded today. I pressed record, and yeah. So I was just going through my equipment, which I can't tell because I have to have my playback preview on 1/4 quality. So everything is a pixel mess. But of course, when the video is released, it's in the quality I want it to be. But yeah, you might also notice I'm 200, but I'm not 200. The way this video is laid out is kind of weird, because it's DMT plus me getting to 200. But I didn't want to have DMT 200 then DMT again. I decided to put the whole DMT side together and then go on to the 200. So it's weird, but yeah. So my goal for this DMT was to get the emblem up to legendary, and then start working on the contouring and then the sub weapon, because those things will be with me a lot more longer than the other items, because I can replace the pendant with the chaos Horntail pendant once we start doing that. And if I do normal Golix, the pendant will be replaced. So that's what my goal is. I did start recording around 4 minutes before DMT, so that's why I'm actually just sitting here doing nothing. because, well, I started recording beforehand. Like, I am tired. I stayed up for this. I actually didn't even know it was today until I went to someone's stream and it's like DMT in 2 hours. I'm like, well, I'm staying up for 2 hours. But once we start cubing, that's when I'm going to start talking about this DMT. Because, oh boy, it was a doozy. Anyway, I'm trying to talk a lot more louder, but Audacity sometimes doesn't really. For some reason, I have my mic in almost the same location, but it just never is the same. I don't know. So I'm trying to like adjust it so I'm like talking into the microphone and stuff like that. Anywho, I don't know why I have my hands on the keyboard. Probably should have cut a lot of this out instead of just sitting here. I think my mind was like, oh yeah, I'm going to do that stuff, but I'm fine with. I'm not going to re-record this. I just want to kind of get this. It's like I said, it's a filler episode. That's why it's only 15 minutes and not its normal like 20. Well, some of them like 30 minutes. I actually have episode 4 uploaded right now. It's scheduled for tomorrow, and episode 5 will be going up the day after. So you guys are going to get 3 videos in a row. Awesome. What about the next episode? It's probably going to take a week because I have to record it. Anyway, DMT should be starting any minute in this video. If you're watching this during the second session of DMT, which is 5 o'clock my time, good luck. Because this video is going to be not even done of it. Anywho, eventually, I probably should have cut all this out, but I guess I could just rant to you guys a little bit. Nothing new, in terms. I actually kind of want to start doing Let's Plays again because I've just been watching a lot of stuff. And DMT started, yay, good. Anyway, so I used the first cube. It didn't work. I mean, it didn't do well. I was able to use the second cube. I'm like, oh, they fixed it. And then after that, that's when it died. Yeah, this DMT was just like last time. You could only use a cube every 5 minutes. So yeah, also I got up to legendary. I think that buff pops up only if you get the double up, but I was on unique anyway, so it didn't really matter. But I got something up to legendary. I was super excited. The stats are god awful. I got crit rate, which is I think what you want on your emblem. I have a cheat sheet. You want crit percent, damage, IED, magic attack for me at least, and main stat. Those are the like 4 things I want to go for. So I got something good for my emblem, but oh well. Anyway, now for the 5th job advancement. So I think I was like 180 after finishing I think it was the Kana ring and all that stuff. And I was like, I'm just going to buy Totem and just grind. I managed to get like 5 levels in that 1 2-hour session. And I just kept pushing through it. Like, okay, I'll come back, watch a couple episodes of some TV show, and then come back and record or do the rest of it. And I managed to get to 200 in like 5 hours. The 5th job advancement's not bad. It's a lot. I think it used to be harder, but it's not like challenging. It's really just talk to him, find the 3 goddess. I started with this one because it's the most annoying one. Because you have to fight Magnus. Even if you lose, it's fine. So if you like, oh, I want to do Magnus, get to 200, you have to wait till reset just to be able to fight him again. And it sucks. And I think I'm trying to prove to you guys I did this without Legion. Yeah, I did this without Legion, so I turned everything off. And yeah. So, no Legion, barely any Link skills. Yay. I thought I did this with Legion. Whenever I fight a boss a second time, like when I start doing Magnus runs, and I also did like a couple of, like, by this point we should have been doing, you guys should have seen the Golix video. So we did Golix and all that. I've been using Legion because like I already showed I could do it without it, So I'm doing it with it just to make it faster. So just fighting Magnus again, just to KO him. Just wait till we start doing normal Magnus. That's gonna be fun. By the way, I haven't fought any bosses. I actually haven't done anything. I've just fought Golux every single day because I was trying to get all the equipment. And I believe our first run we managed to get the ring and belt, which it didn't matter. We need earrings, and I did get the earrings. They're just not that good. So I decided I'm just gonna keep the ring. Something else I haven't been doing, which is capping coins and what's the other one? Doing the Meister ring, which I'll try to get to SS. That's a thing I need to get done. So we're gonna start doing that starting tomorrow when I record more episodes, which would be great. I gotta make sure to edit this commentary because I keep looking over, like, when I see yellow, I'm like, okay, I'm at a good, decent thing. But when I see the wavelength, like, very low, I'm like, oh, I'm not talking loud enough. But anyway, this one, the second one, you just teleport to a different. If you have a rock, you just go to the map. But for some reason, it's always in this map, but it wasn't here. And I was like, oh no, this kind of sucks. And I actually went to the Damien map. I'm like, oh, so that's where you go to fight Damien. I knew where it was, just I didn't know that was where the portal was. And once you complete that one. And then, of course, the most easiest one is the Maple Island one, which is inside the Archer map. So you just have to go inside there and bada bing, bada boom, you're done. Fit job advancement. Well, you're not done yet. You have to do this. You just pick a question. I don't think it matters. And yeah. Also, I forgot to actually do the node stones you get for free. You get 5 free node stones. I forgot to do them. So yeah, the 3 skills we have, which I do show them off for anybody who never played or seen any Blaze Wizard skills. Oh yeah, we also lied for like 20 minutes. Okay, I don't think it was 20 minutes. I think it was a couple minutes. I'm like, did my game just crash? But no, this isn't just my thing frozen. It's just the actual game it froze. Yeah, so eventually I was like, okay. Thanks, computer, for being that. Anywho, eventually I do something with the skills. I did not edit this properly. I just kind of just plop things on. Anyway, so I think I moved those skills around. I was reading the things. That skill, the one I just placed down, depending on which spirit you have, so if you have the fox or the lion, it does different things. I almost see no one training with the fox spirit, but I think they do. So yeah, but also, next episode we're doing Arcane River. I haven't recorded that yet. Even though this was done 2 weeks ago, and I could have done that episode, just so I can get 2 weeks worth of Arcane River done. My lazy behind decided not to do that. Anyway, so I get to show off the skills. The first one I show off is that one. You get basically a bigger orb, which is really cool. And also the Blazers has a lot of low cooldowns for their abilities. 2 of them are charge based, so they have a long time, but it's not that bad. The next skill we show off, I think, is the one I have set. Yeah, that one is the fox. If you have the fox spirit, charges do a big AoE thing, which is cool. I think I'm about to show off the one I have set for. Yeah, my computer is like, nope. Yeah, that skill. Every 12 seconds, it charges a feather, and the more charges you have, the longer you can hold it. I love the skill, and that's the fox spirit one. Just has a continuous attack, which I think I show it one more time. But yeah. Anyway, that's it for this episode of a filler episode, like I said. And I'll see you guys in the next episode where we take on Arcane River. Well, finishing Dream. I don't remember what it's called, but we'll do Star Arcane River. See you guys later.